We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for returns for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Muln stock continuing to pull downwards. We're going to look at everything going on within this chart. This is looking pretty exciting for a possible reversal. Not guaranteed, but we're going to break it down in today's video. So you're going to love what I have to share with you guys in today's video, so you definitely want to stick around. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning at the Discord and the home run opportunity that the SpyBot sent us over at the Discord as well, which gives us that edge within the volatility. So the opportunities I mentioned this morning turned out to give realistic expectations. Every single one of them gave 3 to 5%, 5 to 10%, and one of them gave 10% plus, and that was ACB. Now this stock, actually we mentioned it in the pre-market, it was sitting sideways under a bear indicator on the 5-minute, went into extreme weakness. Once it hit that level of extreme weakness, it reversed. You could see that red with green borders, dark green and green, plus that extra layer of confirmation with the bull indicator, and hit a highest point of 12% plus. Now, this was not our home run. The opportunities today turned out to be realistic expectations, but our home run of the day was our SpyBot. Our SpyBot at 11 a.m. sent us out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, put options were up 3 to 4x within an hour, and this is our new release that allows us to have an edge within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can now join the members and gain access to this resource as well to maximize within the volatility and receive the clarity and that edge that you deserve, guys. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected to the SpyBot, QQQbot, and the Discord to maximize in either direction. Let's go ahead and jump into these charts. So here we are with Muln stock pulling back and having a point of breaking through support levels and actually finding slight support above other key levels below the support levels of the 280s and even down in the 270s that we've talked about in previous videos, right? Now, just based off 42 vision goes from white with red borders to green, right? You could see that whole shift here, how it works, right? It goes on its way up from white with red borders to red with green, then comes dark green, and then comes bright green, as you see right here. That would be the upside story, right? Now the downside story is green with red borders goes to dark green with red borders, red, and then white with red borders. And here we are at that extreme weakness point where a possible reversal could happen. Now, not every single reversal is as strong as the other, especially when you look at history of the chart, right? Like, let's just use this as an example here. You could see that that reversal was a lot weaker than this one right here, right? It went from 87 cents to $1.20, and this one went from 70 to $1.40. So none of them are the same, but there tends to be a reversal eventually. Some are weaker than others, some are stronger. That's the first thing. Now the second thing is we're going to pull up Ultimate 42 Vision, the bull and bear indicators, which you can gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicators, getting connected to the SpyBot and QQQbot. Check out the link down below to receive the clarity you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. You can receive that edge that you deserve and join the members, receiving that edge to maximize within the volatility in either direction. So here we have Muln stock under a bear indicator. We talked about in our last two videos how this was happening too quickly, and it was reminding me of this right here. Now the situation is, once it decided to go in either direction, last time it was actually consolidating before the next leg up, and this time it was actually consolidating with slight weakness, right? Because you could see that there was some green within that. Very little green here, a lot more red. You could see red there, and this was the only moment. Now, in this situation, more than once, we saw green, right? You could see it right there. You could see it right there. You could see it right there, right? So things were shifting a lot more to strength than weakness. Now, in this sense here, a lot more weakness. There was a lot of red. I was talking about that in my videos and how this was happening too fast, and how if a bear indicator popped up, which I stated this back on Wednesday, we needed to watch this carefully. And then yesterday, Thursday, things consolidated, but not with enough strength to make a difference to cancel out this bear indicator. So if no bull indicator popped up, this was not canceled out. This will dominate the chart. And we've known since Wednesday after market hours and yesterday that the possibility of further weakness was coming, especially if it broke through 282. And you could see right there how it tried, and you could see how it barcoded there, sitting sideways, and right after 280 and 282, took off to the downside. So that's the first thing to keep in mind. That support, that bear indicator was actually telling us that there's further weakness to come if it does not get canceled out. And on top of that, it broke through 250, and we're currently slightly below it. So we're going to talk about some key levels here, but let's pull up the 4-hour as well so we could see how things have shifted in everything I've talked about, okay? So the last time we started pulling back, it happened pretty quickly, right? It went ahead and shifted, and by the second bar, as you see it right there, there was a bear indicator that popped up. Super important to realize that we were starting slowly here to shift to the downside, and I stated that we could eventually hit red bars or have a bear indicator pop up signifying and canceling out this bull indicator, possible weakness to the downside. And here we are. Things have been pulling back pretty fast. Now, we have some key support levels to talk about where this could turn out to be a setup for the next bull run if it holds up, right? Not guaranteed though, because this bear indicator just popped up. We've seen weakness on the 30-minute. We're seeing weakness here on the 4-hour. Like, this is the complete shift from green to green with red borders, dark green with red borders, red, and the next piece would be white with red borders somewhere along down here, right? If it continues that direction. Who knows? Because it could turn into a very volatile stock where it looks like it's coming up, comes back down, going up, coming down, until it finally goes lower, especially if it was to try to come back up and this bear indicator does not get canceled out. If not, it stays there, dominates the chart, and a bull indicator pops back up. This is why it's going to be so important to watch 42 vision closely moving forward. Not just Muln stock, any stock you could be charting. This will enhance the charting experience and give one that clarity and edge that we all deserve within the volatility, guys. Once again, check out the link down below. If you did not know about this and it's your first time coming across the channel, definitely check it out. We look forward to having you join us. So let's go ahead and pull up here the 1 day, okay? Now the 1 day is shifting in a much slower manner, but this is the beginning of a downward shift, right? It went from green with red borders to dark green with red borders, and if there's a continuation, eventually a bear indicator or red bars could pop up as well and end up negating this bull indicator. Right now, on the 1 day, this bull indicator is still holding true. On the 4-hour, it actually got negated right now. This is dominating, and then on the 30-minute, we have this bear indicator dominating since way up here at $3.20, and we are currently down here at 230. So key levels, right? Lowest point of the day, 226. The next key level is 220. If that gets broken through, we then have to look at $2 and then all the way back down here towards 160. But before talking about 160, we could look at 180, 190-ish, around that area to see if the bulls try to bring this back up, if it was to fall within those levels. But again, $220, $2 are the key levels within this area here to watch. If it falls into it, we want to see the bulls bounce back up. And if it can't come back up, the bears are going to try to bring it even lower to break through 180, get towards 160, and also put more pressure, right? So super important to keep in mind the days to cover as well with Muln when it comes to short squeezes and short data. And that is also something that's been putting pressure here, not allowing it to go higher and actually pushing it lower, how fast the shorts were able to cover and then re-short at these higher levels and eventually try to drag it down and shake out investors either from closing out their positions with small profits, small losses, or end up cutting it all out and deciding to lock in profits, especially if they got in way down here because of the fact that things are getting very shaky and it went up towards $4, and certainly we have seen it go down nearly 50% from those highs. So the stock is moving pretty quickly, believe it or not, just as fast as it went up to the downside. But based off 42 vision, right here, white with red borders, there's a possibility of a reversal. But not all reversals are as strong as the other. It takes volume, it takes actual momentum, and also shorts getting squeezed out of their positions. So to the downside, $2.20, $2. To the upside, we want to see this break towards 256 and then 260, and then the high of the day up here at 290. Key levels to watch to the upside. If that can be broken through, then we have up here $3.20. Those are the key levels right now to the upside going into next week and moving forward. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. I want to receive clarity within the charts and maximize on opportunities and receive that edge and have clarity with the SPY bot, QQQ bot, 42 vision, and join the members that are maximizing within the volatility and creating opportunities out of it. Check out the link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator. We look forward to having you join us. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.